Hi everybody, it's me Skelton with another vlog chat for you. I hope everybody's doing well today. I did not make it to church today, but it was a very rainy, wet day this morning. It's turned out to be really nice now. So the sun is out and much, much nicer than it was. They really worked me hard these past few days. I was doing the cow, and they were having a drive-through party, and I was working so hard. I was doing 4 or 5 hours of dancing as the cow, with a few breaks in between. But I had to get up early, like at 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh no. So I took some melatonin to help me sleep. Anyway, I wanted to make a short vlog, but about addressing people that are not very nice. A lot of people come to my channel, and they write very mean comments about me in the channel section, in the comment section. I realize that, yes, I'm putting myself out there for public ridicule, and I've been a public figure for many years, and I've gotten used to it. But I just don't understand the logic behind it. If you don't like me or my channel, why come here at all? Why come and leave negative comments? Why not go to virtue signal to your, people that think like you, and your little echo chamber there, and go to people that you associate with. I think a lot of these negative comments come from the fact that, yes, I am an unabashed Trump supporter. Yes, I am a Christian with who believes in traditional values. Yes, I've criticized the LGBTQ movement as satanic and disgusting. And yes, I think abortion is wrong, and a lot of other things that you're supposed to keep to yourself. I don't get entirely political. In fact, I never wanted to be political. This whole channel, when I started years ago, was supposed to be about the day in the life of a struggling musician who has no record company behind him, just a documentary style channel. It never took place, I never got that to fruition. It always was, ended up making vlogs that sometimes were just about innocuous subjects, or things that really weren't pertinent to music. But I never wanted to become like a super politico. That is not my personality. But I do stand behind the reason why I stand behind the president is because we're living in an era now where it has gotten so divisive and so negative against the president that I feel some of us just have to be a voice and stand up as a silent majority in America, that we support our president. Now, you don't have to agree with me, and if you don't like my channel, bye! You can go somewhere else. You can click that, little X button in your screen and go to another video if you don't like what I have to say. I'm not here to make friends or enemies. I'm just sharing some of my personal opinions. Now, as a musician, I've actually lost gigs. Yes, I have, and I know it's because of my support for the president, and that's how bad it's gotten. It had nothing to do with lack of promotion or talent. It really was, as far as I know, a result of a video, especially a video I did when I did a video about Charlottesville, and that got a lot of hits. And the next thing I know, my booking manager calls me and said, "Hey, they don't want you back. That this coffee shop doesn't want you back, and we're canceling your next 3 gigs, and that until further notice," and they would not tell me why. Well, it happened right after my video about Charlottesville and the president calling out the extreme left. So put 2 and 2 together, yeah, that's the era we're living in, where people are being doxxed, people are being stalked and harassed for having conservative political beliefs, and that is not freedom in America. And the leftists say, oh, they used to be champions of freedom of speech. We know how the hypocrisy when they don't want anyone who disagrees with them to have a voice. And if there's this big conspiracy with Russia, why are only right-wing speakers being shut down at colleges and universities? Why are only right-wing people not allowed to have a voice or a platform? It's because the leftists control the media and everything today. Now, I'm getting a little off topic here, but it all resonates back to why do people not like me? I honestly think it has to do because I've been very vocal about Donald Trump and my support for the president. And it's not just unique to me. I'm really a nobody. There are people very well known who are experiencing the same thing that I am, and a lot of voices on the alt-right, especially, who are getting harassed and getting death threats. And so, in fact, look at Tommy Robinson, the English patriot. His family is getting death threats. He was put in jail for speaking out against Muslim rape of little children, and he was talking about a court case in England, and he was put in prison for that. This is the world we're living in today, folks. And that's why I've gotten more political. Like years ago, I would not have cared so much about Democrat or Republican or liberal, but my mother, Lord rest her soul, she told me that 60th generation liberals had destroyed America. And being only 5 years old at the time, I didn't know what she meant. Now I know what she meant. She also told me that Planned Parenthood would try to take over America. Well, we see that Planned Parenthood is getting millions of dollars in funding from liberal groups, and Planned Parenthood was responsible for getting our governor of Virginia elected. That's why he went on his little speech about infanticide. Which, by the way, to me is a lot more offensive than blackface. I'm sorry, but there's not a moral equivalency. Talking about killing a baby and putting on shoe polish on your face. Logic will tell you that baby killing is a little bit more offensive, okay? So that's all I'm going to say about that. But why do people come to my channel and hate me? Why? Because I'm just a nobody. Nobody really knows about me. Now, I'm kind of a public figure in a sense that I've been talked about on the internet, and people in Richmond know of me. And actually, I run into random strangers that have seen me and heard of me, but I'm virtually, in the world of entertainment, I am way off in the fringe element. So why don't you all go pick on Taylor Swift or Madonna or somebody well known, and instead of attacking me just because I have conservative political beliefs, I don't advocate hate or violence for anybody. I don't hate anybody. I really don't. And I don't hate any race or any religion. Although I don't like Islam, but I don't hate Muslims. Just because you hate Islam does not mean you hate Muslims. So let's just get that straight. I just don't understand, but this is message to the haters. I will continue to sing. You're not going to stop me from singing. You're not going to stop me from making music, and you're not going to intimidate me by writing mean messages on my car. I am an American, and I stand for truth and justice in the American way. And anybody who wants to follow me and share in my life and struggles, I would love to have people come with me on my journey. But if you don't like me, don't come here. Don't harass me, and don't leave mean comments in the section. I'm not going to delete them because I believe in freedom of speech. I'm not petty, if you want to say mean things, but don't go after my family. The only two things I will delete, if you mention anything about my family or anything about where I live or anything, you will get banned from my channel, because that is not right. But that's just my message to the haters is, you're not going to intimidate me, and I have God on my side, and I'm just trying to share my thoughts and my views, and I will not be silenced any longer. So thank you for watching, and if you like me, go subscribe to my channel. If you don't like me, unsubscribe and go find a channel where you can talk about 32 genders and how much they hate Trump and all of that stuff. But you won't find this on this channel because I'm a real American, okay? And real Americans stand with the president, and I've made that very clear, abundantly clear. So thank you for watching, and until next time, Meade Skelton, God bless you. Bye.